jump judge is one of the most important responsibilities and actually one of the most fun responsibilities during the competition. As you can see, we have a cross-country fence here, and cross-country continues rain, snow, sleet, or shine. The only time that cross-country would be delayed if there were any type of thunder and lightning that would be a safety hazard. As you can see, each jump has a very nice face. You will see a red flag and a white flag and also a number. The horse jumps the red flag to the right of the horse and a white flag to the left. So in this case, the horse would be approaching from there and be going in this direction to complete the jump. You as a jump judge should look at, when you come to your jump, take a look at the jump and understand where the horse is coming from and where the horse is going, so you can set up your equipment in the best place possible. It is important that you're able to see the entire face of the jump. As a jump judge, you should be prepared for any type of weather. As you can see, I have an umbrella, I have on rain pants, boots, and the competition gives me a clipboard and a pencil, also a jump judge sheet so I can record as the horses come over my fence. I have brought my chair, and in this case I also brought a cooler. The competition usually provides you with snacks and lunch, but it's always good to be prepared. As a jump judge, you can see that I have set my chair so that I can clearly see the front of the jump. In this case, I also want to make sure that I would not spook a horse. The technical delegate will come around and make sure that you are in the proper area so you can properly see the fence and you can make a proper judgment. You will also be provided with a radio. The radio is our way of communicating with you as the horse comes across your fence. We have an individual who is called the control person, and she will talk with you after each horse goes over the fence. It is important that when a horse comes over the fence that you clearly are able to see the number of the approaching horse, and that you then very clearly tell us the status of the horse at your fence. I'm going to demonstrate. As you can see, this is a training obstacle because it is a black background with a white number, and the fence number is 21. So when the horse came over my fence, I'm going to call it in. Competitor number 15 is clear over fence number 21. This way, the control is aware that the horse has cleared your fence. If the horse has a stop, we would also report any disobediences at each fence. This obstacle is called a ditch jump. As you can see, we again have red and white flags. We are judging the horse as the horse comes through the red and white flags, and in this case, the horse is approaching from the area that I'm pointing to, and then they're going to this area. So it is important that when we set up as the jump judge for this type of obstacle, that we're clearly able to see the front part of the fence. This fence is considered an obstacle that does not have any type of height. Because it doesn't, the horse can do different types of things at this fence and be considered to be clean. In this case, a horse may come up to this fence, stop, and then jump. That would be acceptable because, again, this fence has no height. The horse might also come up and go sideways like this, and then jump the fence. that would also be acceptable because this fence has no height. When we come to this fence to decide the best place to set up, we also need to again check to see where the number is located and to know what the number is. This is a beginner novice fence because it has a yellow background with a black number. As a jump judge, another piece of equipment that you're given is a stopwatch. It is important that you keep the stopwatch because you may have to stop a competitor during cross country. This can happen for a variety of reasons. There may be a fence that had a problem at it. There might be a fence that needed to be repaired. There's quite a few different reasons that you may have to hold a horse on course. If so, the TD will provide you with the proper instructions on how to properly stop a horse, take the time, and then at the point when the horse can continue to release the horse and let the horse continue on course. This fence is called a drop obstacle. You can see that it is a different height here from what the horse drops down over. Again, as a jump judge, you look to see where the red flag is and the white flag, knowing that the horse keeps the red flag on the right and the white flag on the left. We see here we have the number, which is number 15. It is a white background with black numbers, and that is a novice level fence. The horse may come up to this type of fence. They may stop and then jump. That is acceptable because this is a fence that has no height. As you can see, that it is dropping down onto a different elevation. The horse also may go sideways at this type of fence and then jump, and that would also be acceptable. This obstacle is called a bank. The horse comes, jumps up the bank, and continues on. Again, with the other fences, we look to see where the red flag is and the white flag, and then also see what our number is for this particular fence. The horse should come, jump up the bank, and continue on.
A few items jump judge volunteers may want to bring with them for judging competition are definitely a chair. You're going to want to bring some bug spray, some sunblock. Binoculars are great to have, although they're not required, as well as layers of clothing due to the ever-changing climate. A few things to remember: check the fence number and the color of the number to ensure you are at the correct jump and in position for the correct level of competition. Check to see where the red and white flags are located so you can determine the direction of the approaching horse. Place yourself in a location where you can clearly see the front and back of the fence, and in a location where the rider and horse can clearly see you. Ensure that you are far enough away from the fence in case a horse has a problem, so the rider can readjust the horse, circle around you, and reapproach the fence. And listen to your radio. Control will be calling to confirm you are in location.